Hello, my name is Rob Garner. I'm a computer programming instructor, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the HTML generic control class in an ASP.NET web form application. So I'm going to add to my project a new item, and it'll just be a web form. I'm just going to call it HTML generic control class demo. And I'm going to add in my form, I'm going to add just a regular HTML control. In this case, it will be a progress bar, and I'll set its ID property to progress 1, and we'll run it at the server. And what we can do is in its page load, we're going to set its attributes. So progress 1, if we take a look at this in IntelliSense, we can see that it is a HTML generic control, which means basically this class can encompass any HTML type object. So in this case, it's a progress control, and we can then access the HTML generic control's attributes property. And basically, the attributes property is a collection property that if we provided that stores a series of key value pairs, which are really just the attributes of that HTML. So, for example, max is an attribute of the progress control or the progress HTML tag, and we can just identify it in the code with the string max and set it to the value we want. And the other thing that we set with a progress tag is its value. And so we'll set the value equal to 25. So really, an HTML generic control is just a wrapper class for a HTML tag. And it has an attributes property. We can set the attributes property. If you were to take a look at the other things that you can set in this class, you can see that there's a number. We can change its inner text. We can set its style, and pretty much any attribute that you can control in the tag, you can have control over using this generic class. So let's see what this looks like. We'll save it, hit Control F5, and we can see that we do in fact have a progress control that appeared. So if you want to use any kind of HTML control and control it from a web form application, this gives you the ability to do it. Thank you.